Well, Rowdy, by reflex, we always talk about the champions and the Olympians, etc. I'm curious to hear what you think here in Santa Clara. We saw Ryan Murphy take out a veteran field to win the 100 back. Cody Miller, personal best, 200 breast. Simone Manuel steps up and wins the 50 free. To see the young swimmers come through like that.
I love the progression that we've had through this Pro Swim Series, starting back in January when you saw some times that were not very good to where we are now in Santa Clara, and to be able to have that mindset of, hey, this is serious business. We got to get ready to go because Kazan is only a year away from Rio. So I think when we get to Rio, Ted, and see what not only the rest of the world is made up of, but especially these Americans, the World Championships has always been a very good indicator of how you're going to swim a year later at the Olympic Games.
And I'm interested, you'll be in Kazan to watch this, to see, of course, there'll be the questions about the familiar names and again the greats, but there will be a handful of American swimmers on the bright stage for the first time. We saw Missy do that in Shanghai 4 years ago, and she emerged on that stage.
And you will see that emergence of several Americans in Kazan, and I think we saw a little taste of that here in Santa Clara with Cody Miller, as you mentioned, Simone Manuel. I know the swimming world knows who Simone Manuel is, but I think the rest of the world will start to realize what an impact she will be able to make for this American team, and so many others, including Ryan Murphy. So these youngsters are going to have to step up, and step up in a big way in Kazan.
She's still young, but give us a sense where you think Missy Franklin will be. 6-7 weeks she'll have now, long course training in Colorado to get ready for Kazan.
It's not going to be easy. I will be honest with you, only because that transition from college to long course format is so difficult in itself, and coming off a national championship that she had at Cal and such a tremendous sophomore season. But to turn pro is the big thing, Ted. I mean, to have that transition of swimming in a college and starving day to day to and for Missy, it's going to be millions and millions of dollars, and to be able to have to handle that kind of time constraint or the time demand that she's going to have is a whole different ball of wax. So forget about the swimming part for a second, and that transition to a pro is going to take some time, and it's a good thing she did it now instead of a year from now.
All right, I have my list. These are the Suvis I'd like, by the way. You'll bring me back from Kazan, okay?
Yep.
All right, thanks. We'll see you after.
That's right here.
After
I'm
Russia.
taking it with me to Kazan.